Okay, so to get started on adding a new string to your bead wrap, you're gonna need obviously your work and then your string that you're getting ready to attach. So as you can see, I've already put beads on here and I have a small space at the end, and obviously not enough to finish my keychain. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish wrapping this section. Just like so. I'm gonna stick my needle right where my beads end and pull it through. And then come back through that first bead. And now you're gonna just take your needle off. And then I'll zoom you guys in and show you how I attach the new string. Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do is make sure you have enough string to tie a knot with, and then obviously you're gonna need your new string. So I'm gonna take my new string and I'm just gonna tie a knot with my string from my work. I'm gonna tie a knot just like so, and I'm gonna make sure I pull that knot all the way down so that that knot touches that very last bead of my bead wrap. And you're gonna pull it super tight. Do a nice little pull test. And just like that. So as you can see, that knot is right on top of that last bead. And then now you can continue beading, and I'm gonna show you how I tuck one end in and I burn the other end. Okay, so I have already reattached my needle back onto my thread, and I've already put 50 beads on, which is the next amount in my design. And all I'm gonna do is I have this little tail here from my knot. I'm just gonna make sure that when I wrap my beads, I wrap over it. So I'm gonna bead wrap over that little tail. So as you can see, as I'm wrapping, I covered that tail. And I obviously will still have this longer tail. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll stick my needle all the way through and finish off that little section. And you'll continue to wrap and cover this tail. So now, as for the tail that is continuing to stick out, I'll just take a pair of scissors and I'm gonna cut. So I just have a little tiny thread hanging, just enough to burn. So what I'm gonna do is take my lighter and I'm just gonna burn that end, flatten it with my finger, and there you go. Now you have a seamless added thread, and you can continue all the way in the rest of your work. And you can do this as many times as you need to while you're bead wrapping. Typically, I use a long enough thread for my keychains so I don't have to add more. But for bigger items such as lanyards and necklaces, sometimes I have to add more than one piece of thread. And this is the technique that I use. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Bye!